The deity, Selune, has been captured by a mysterious villain, trying to control all the lycanthrope in the Forgotten Realms. Brando Morn, a bard, has reached out to his fellow entertainer, Vincefield. Vincefield knows he cannot do this alone, so after a few years of traveling, he is reunited with Gelsira and Ari in the high forest north of Silverymoon. Listen to see if the heroes can defeat the werebeasts and rescue Selune before darkness falls over the realm. Welcome to Some Would Play, featuring Matt.
Hello, I'm playing Ari Futan, a monk warlock.
And Daphne.
I'm Daphne, and I play Gelsira Venfire, who is a halfling druid.
And Justin.
Hello, I am playing a half-elf bard named Vincefield.
And I'm Deborah, your dungeon master, back to hurt the players again.
Let's do this.
Okay, are we ready for
Matt's Minutes?
All right, last episode, we headed out to the trees. We did a little pass without trace. We went. We ended up north of the soldiers somehow. We passed along the tree line. It was like 50 miles of walking, and then we found the opening. We went down, got distracted by a left passage, which wasn't the left passage we were looking for, but it was fun. It dead-ended at a tree. We kind of looked at that tree like maybe we should cut it down. I don't know. We got back to the path, went back forward some more, found another left path. Then we found some, sprites? Yeah. Jelly summoned a dryad to talk to the sprites for us. Kind of make an introduction. I made some tombstone mounds, because they're all dead. About 6 sprites came out. They were a little hostile. They told us they couldn't leave because of the witch. Which? Who knows? We told them about Mr. Dragon. They said his name was Tom. The witch, she's full of, illusions. Who knows? So we went north. They said, go north and don't stray. Just go north. So we went north. It was a little bit of fog. I used my wind fan. I never get to use. Great. Bippity-boppity, clear out the fog. Good times. We went until we found a woman hanging from a tree with white hair, kind of tangled up in stuff. Good times. She's apparently still alive while hanging from the tree. Is it Selune? Who knows? Maybe it's the witch. I don't know. Probably kill this thing. Who cares? 4 jackal wares.
Maybe I've just psyched you out so much you don't know what to believe anymore.
4 goofy-ass creatures, maybe called jackal wares, pop out. Vince uses some fucking killing words on them. I think he killed one and another. I think he got 2 of them with that.
I did. Yes.
I think Ari kills one, and then Vince mocks one to death. That happens.
I forgot. That was so funny.
And then a net falls on us. Jelly took a little bit of damage from getting bonked in the head with the net or something. And then we heard, how dare you enter? Yeah, how dare you enter my domain? I will punish you for your insolence. And there was a big drow woman in the clearing. And that's where we ended last episode. Some Would Play.
So you are each entangled in a net.
I cast Unentangled.
You don't have that spell.
Bet.
It doesn't exist. These are pretty heavy nets because they're weighted down, so you can't really just readily get out from underneath them. And the drow woman is standing in front of you with horns curving back around her head, dusky skin, with the matching dark flowy dress, making her seem more like an ethereal spirit. All of a sudden, you hear some crunching, stomping footsteps, and you see an adult green dragon slither around the tree and move up to the woman. The woman absently runs her hand over his head. I need everybody to roll for perception.
Which woman, the drow or the one nailed to the tree?
The drow. The one I just was talking about.
Is she up in the tree or is she in the clearing?
No, she's in the clearing. She's standing.
Okay, so the
woman hanging in tree.
Right, but the adult...
Underneath woman hanging in tree, drow. Remember, this is a big giant tree, so from behind the tree comes an adult green dragon.
Okay.
Did you say rolling for perception?
Yes.
13.
27.
18.
Gelsira and Vince, you both notice that there is a dark satchel on the drow woman, and it goes down to her left hip. And Vince, you notice that there is a large book inside. So the woman is just is glaring at you all, and she says, "However, I am rather busy at the moment. I've got, goddesses to deal with and planes to take over. So I'm going to leave you here as toys for my pet. I don't know who you all are, but sorry for your luck. Oh, not really." And she just turns and starts walking towards the back towards the tree, and then just disappears into a wisp of black smoke. And the green dragon turns his head towards you guys and lets out a gigantic roar. And I need you all to make a wisdom saving throw.
Is this for being charmed or frightened?
Frightened.
Okay.
12.
17.
16.
Gelsira, you are now frightened. This dragon, so you cannot move any closer. We're assuming the dragon's. No, you know what? It could be a she. It's a girl. I don't have enough representation, evidently, that I was told in the last episode. So this dragon, starts slithering up, really taking its time. It knows that you guys aren't going anywhere. You're stuck under these nets, and slithers up to Gelsira.
Oh, no.
Sniffs around a little bit, and then goes in to take a big bite. But evidently its teeth gets tangled up in the netting, and it pulls back. And as it pulls back, it actually pulls the net off of you.
Nice.
And it shakes its head, and it's able to shake the net off down on the ground. Gelsira, go ahead and roll for perception for me.
8.
Never mind.
Never mind.
I need everybody to roll for initiative.
I've got a plus 50 for initiative. So.
14.
17.
25.
Nice.
Okay. Vince had 25. Ari had what?
I don't know. 17.
Thank you. Gelsira had
14.
Dang, I can only end the frightened on myself, not on others. I thought for a second I might be able to
I could.
Vince.
end it on others.
It is
Yes.
your turn.
But nope, only myself.
Is there a net on me?
There is a net on you, yes.
What is within 15 feet of me? And all,
So
all
you've got-
around me.
Big tree in front of you. It's probably more like 20 feet. But within 15 feet to the sides, and except directly behind you, because there's the path, are trees and really anything that you would find around trees, branches, shrubs. There's probably some rocks
Dryads.
around there.
Any of my compatriots?
Yes, both of them would be within 15 feet of you. Sorry that you wanted more of like the environment.
Oh, no.
I can take it.
I thought you were going to try to find like a sharp rock or something.
I'm immune to all damage.
Except the damage that I inflict.
I curl up into a ball, making myself immune to all damage. I'm going to gain an armadillo type.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and cast polymorph on myself to turn me into like a mouse.
Okay.
And I just want to get out from underneath the net would be my movement.
Awesome. So very quickly you shriek down, whoop, and the net comes down with you, whoop, but then, one of the holes in the net just lands very neatly right around you. And you are able to then climb over the rest of it and get out from underneath the net.
Vince
Perfect.
Mouse.
Good job. Ari,
I use my wakizashi to cut the net.
roll for strength.
16.
You are able to cut a decently sized hole in the net. Now roll for dexterity.
21. 22.
And as you cut this hole in the net, you're like, you pull your sword out and it just slices up. Shing! And you hold your sword up towards the air. And as you do, the slice just like unfolds around you and the net very neatly lands in a circle around you. Good job.
Thanks.
That was a very nice cut.
Thank you.
Gelsira,
Okay, I'd like to. How far away am I from the dragon right now?
within 5 feet.
But I'm frightened.
Right, so you can't move towards it.
Does she have any disadvantage on rolls with frightened? I can't frighten people. so I
Frightened
don't know how
creature has
frighten works.
disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight. The creature can't willingly move closer to the source of its fear. So you can attack it, but you're just going to attack at disadvantage.
Does she have a saving throw to get out of fright?
Maybe.
I feel like it's probably a thing you can roll each turn to.
Yeah, I think.
Be
I think that's what.
A creature can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns, ending the effect on itself on a success. So at the end of your turn, you can.
Okay, well, I'd like to do two things. I'd like to wild shape into an earth elemental,
Okay?
Oh, wow.
Maybe I should bring out Earthy.
and then actually three things I could do because that's a bonus action. Then I'd like to cast Conjure Fey.
Okay.
Using a level 7 spell slot. And I'd like to conjure a giant ape.
Ho, ho, ho.
Um.
Can you conjure an ape with Fae?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, because part
I
of it.
believe you. I was just confused.
Yeah, it could be a Fey creature or a beast of a challenge rating 6 or lower. But if I use a higher level spell slot, I can.
You can do a higher level challenge.
Yep,
Cool.
exactly.
She just
That's
summoned King
awesome.
Kong.
Yeah.
She turned me into a giant ape once. It was awesome.
Yeah, that was a lot of
I was
fun.
having the time of my life.
Okay, so 7th level spell slot. Okay.
Big fan of
So
getting turned into things.
you are deadlocked eye to eye with this green dragon, but then you polymorph and you then are actually a little bit higher than this dragon's head just because of where its head was trying to get at you earlier.
And it's a slithering type?
You know, it's still reptilian.
Okay. I just having a hard time visualizing dragons.
Also, it's like the woods, so it's kind of low or else
other
it's
than
going to hit
things
its
like
head.
that.
What?
There's a dragon on the back of the screen.
Yeah, they're still reptilian.
Before Gilcyra makes her roll, I would like to take my reaction bonus action and give her some bardic inspiration.
Nice.
Oh, okay. Am I saving throw? Okay.
But when you can do your
choose,
saving throw.
if you choose to, so you get to roll your die first, see the result, and then if you want, you can add 1d12 to it.
Oh, okay.
So,
Okay.
and you have that for 10 minutes.
And you feel yourself moving up towards the tops of the trees, beefing up, boom, 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 feeling the earth beneath you, feeding more earth into you and beefing you up. You actually end up collapsing like 6 inches into the ground because you've used the ground to help beef yourself up. You're like, boop, boom. You do that, still frightened. So you've got this weird earth elemental with like the scared look on its face, which you've never seen before. It's rather, it's a good thing you don't have a mirror, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you summon your Fey creature, and it takes just about a second or two. But then all of a sudden, the dragon's looking around because all of a sudden you hear this thump, 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 and it's coming from above you. And then you hear rustling in the trees, and then right next. Where do you want it to land? In front of you or next to you?
Next to me.
Okay, and then right next to you on your right drops this big gorilla. Boom! And you actually drop another like 6 inches. Boom! And so, your feet are now covered like just in this little hole. It doesn't impede your movement or anything. It just visually you moved down. And now you have this big ape and he's hitting his chest and he's got saliva coming down and he looked really rabid ape. And the
Nice.
first thing he sees is this dragon and he does just this big roar, and his chest muscles are all sticking out and stuff at this dragon. Like, dude, it doesn't matter. This dragon is 3 times as big as he is. He don't care. He is ready to go.
Nice. Okay, so as my movement action, I like to move 20 feet away and then burrow into the ground.
Nice.
Earth glide.
Roll for perception.
Surprise, there's
Do
no
I get
ground.
to add the bardic inspiration to this, or is that just for saving throw?
You get to choose to add it to any of your checks or saving throws, but after you use it, it's gone until I recast it on you.
I'm going to
Okay.
tell you it's not that big of a deal.
Oh, okay.
It is a huge deal.
Oh, well, I got a 20. So,
Oh, nat 20.
well, not a nat
So-
20. I rolled a 17, and then my
Okay, so you still got 20. So there's actually trees between you and a full 20 feet back. But even though you don't have eyes in the back of your head, you are just so one with the earth. As you're moving back, you actually slide a little bit left and right in order to avoid the trees. And again, not very many. We're talking like 3. You've avoided like 3 trees. and then you come, and then you stop 20 feet back, and then all of a sudden you just kind of like whoosh
Nice.
down into the ground.
Perfect. I'm scared, so that's perfect. So I'm like,
Exactly. You just kind of bloop, melt right into it, almost like a little mud puddle.
Frighten check.
Awesome. Go ahead and roll your saving throw for frightened.
so I had D12
Well,
if I want.
yeah.
So roll first.
Okay. And this is what save? Is it
Wisdom.
wisdom? Okay.
Whizzy whiz.
So 14.
Now, before she tells you the result, you can choose to add a D12 to that roll.
But I can use that for other things too, right?
Well, yeah.
So you can use it now. You can save it for later.
And it's good for a minute.
No, 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Oh, okay. You know what? I'm going to hold on to that.
Okay. What'd you roll?
14.
You are still frightened.
Okay. Well, I'm not planning on fighting up close anyway, so.
You're like, this is not the way I want to fight. This is not the way I want to go down. You've got an ape up there who's ready to just, I don't know, do some weird things to this. Ooh, I got to put down that you have an ape now. The ape will need a turn.
Yep.
All right, it is now the dragon's turn. The dragon kind of squints. It's like, oh, where'd she go? Oh, I got this giant ape in front of me now. And the dragon lifts his head, takes a deep breath in, and emits poison breath,
Ooh.
which is a poisonous gas in a 60-foot cone. So, Gelsira, you're fine. But it did hit your ape. And Ari and Vince, go ahead and roll a dex save for me.
I would, except I'm immune to disease and poison. So are you about to try to poison me?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm immune to poison, so. should I
Okay.
just
Well,
take
you
this?
just stand there and you're like,
Take
what is this weird pink cloud?
Oh, it's pink.
21.
Pink cloud.
You and your bardic. I know. I'm not arguing with you. I'm just saying.
I know, bard things.
So,
They're squishy, but
as
they.
soon as
they're
you
hard
find
to
the
kill.
weakness, though, it's like, goodbye. Boom.
you're dead.
Turns out the weakness is punching him in the face.
Yeah, just straight punching.
Magic, not so much.
Yeah.
Schemes, not
So,
going to work.
Vince,
Punch in
you
the face,
actually
ouch.
see the dragon lift its head up and take a deep breath in as if it's about to do something, and you're like, oh no, something's about to come.
I'd like to
Nah.
remind the DM of something.
What?
I'm still a mouse.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I didn't know if you were like going to have me like dodge roll out of it or something.
I mean, mice can still dodge.
Okay.
Scurry.
Yeah. And you let out this really high-pitched squeak. And you take off to the right as quick as your little mouse legs can go. And you try. You actually don't make it out of the full 60 feet cone.
Mm-hmm.
But the poison actually goes just like right above you. You're so low to the ground that it doesn't actually envelop you. You do a little cough, but you don't take any damage from it.
Sweet.
And so now there's this cloud of poison that's kind of sitting there. It's slowly dissipating and moving around. Okay. The dragon noticing it. Oh, the ape. Can you roll for the ape?
Is it, what save is it?
You said Dex?
18 Constitution.
Oh.
Ooh,
I was seeing if he could avoid it.
Oh, okay.
I get +4 on cons.
Hell yeah.
But the ape is right there. There's no way the ape is not avoiding.
18.
Whoa! What? You are rolling well tonight, Gelsira. Good job.
Way to jinx it.
So, I'm trying.
Look here, DM.
So the dragon, again, big pink cloud of just acidic poison looking, nasty looking stuff coming out of this dragon's
Suddenly
mouth.
Ape's a fucking acrobat.
And actually, as it comes towards it, the ape just roars back in the dragon's face,
Yeah.
pushing the poison back into the dragon's own face and actually causing just like some burn. Again, this dragon's immune to poison as well, but it does now have like it irritates its eyes. So it's actually blind for 1 minute now.
A minute? Ooh.
That's okay. All right. We'll take it.
And The ape is actually then able to take advantage, and I want you to roll to hit for just a slam.
Okay.
I think that's what an ape does, right?
It's fist, so it could be whatever,
Okay.
anything. Really.
Yes, DM, you're right. It's a slam.
So just one attack.
Mhm.
Okay. This is +9 to hit.
Oh man,
Plus 9 to
22.
it hits. Roll for damage.
3D. Wow. I love giant apes. This is bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
22.
And the giant ape brings its arm up and just bops the dragon right on the head. Bong! And you almost would see the Tweety birds, spinning around in a circle over this green dragon's head. And then it shakes its head and it's able to kind of get back into it. This actually restores its eyesight, but it took damage. Good job. I was going to make it that if it didn't take damage, then it would still be blind. No more blind for Mr. Dragon. Vince, it's your turn.
Well, I'm going to revert back into my form. Well, my humanoid form.
So you you're still do a little scamper and then you jump up into the air and you go zoop, back into yourself.
Mm-hmm. And then I want to cast Witch Bolt at 5th level.
Nice.
So let's see if I can hit first. Does a 21 hit?
Yes.
Fantastic. Now, before I start calculating damage, I think this is lightning. Yes. Is this creature immune to lightning or anything?
No.
Okay. So 5d12. 12, 14, 23, 30. So that's 30 damage. Lightning with Witch Bolt. And I'm going to concentrate and maintain.
Okay.
Kind of Palpatine laughing, if you will.
All of a sudden you hear all around you that drow woman's voice of, "Hey, quit messing with my pet. I'm busy." And all of a sudden you feel a counterspell hit you and breaks your concentration. It is that you have.
Hey, Gelsira.
You hear me from the ground.
Careful with the spells. The witch's presence is still here.
Must be that book.
Ari.
I take out my stone of controlling earth elemental
Nice.
and say the magic word, genuflect. And my earth elemental appears before me.
Roll for dexterity.
You got it. Because I'm motherfucking proficient in dexterity. I'm the goddamn shitball. 19.
Nice. So you toss your stone towards the dragon, and in midair, it just kind of sucks up this. Remember that little hole that Gelsira originally made as an earth elemental?
Sure.
It now is bigger as the dirt and leaves and everything kind of get sucked up, make this earth elemental, and it's coming in. You know those WWE where they get on top of the three. What are they called? The sides?
The ropes.
The ropes. They get on top of the ropes or the corner, and they jump and they do this big X with their arms.
Yeah, Flying Swanton.
Yeah, so that is what your earth elemental is doing.
Don't misunderstand, listeners. I do not watch that shit.
This flying. I used to watch it when Hulk Hogan was big.
My mom used to watch it religiously, so I also watched it by proxy.
But now you know what this looks like. So as
I
you
also
throw
now
your
know
stone,
that it was all scripted, so
yeah, whatever. It's entertainment.
still
All
real to us.
entertainment is scripted.
that's a
So you throw your stone, and it morphs into just sucks up at this dirt, morphs into this earth elemental, big, have its arms and legs big and wide, and it actually lands boom in the middle of the dragon. The dragon is actually turned slightly sideways and actually bashes into the dragon. And I want you to roll for damage for its slam.
Give it a, ooh, I like that. Let's go. What's the slam? It's a 2d8 plus 5. Let's go. Chizamp. Do I have a... Suck ass. 11 damage. Unreal. You guys got to do better. You got to do better, dice.
Hey, you know what? That was free damage.
Yes, I love it, but dice. I'm not mad at you. I'm mad at my dice.
Bashes into the dragon. It kind of boom. And then he bounces back a little bit, but now he's on his feet ready to go.
Hell yeah.
So now you have Earth. Ooh, I forgot to have Vince. Vince, you turned back into a person. I want you to roll for perception.
Should I do
30.
I've got extra attack.
I'm not kidding. I've rolled
Do I
a
only get
20
that if I
plus
have-
my 10.
Hold on, I gotta
You
figure that out.
see slightly in front of you where the drow woman had been standing,
Mhm.
there are a few pieces of paper laying on the ground. So they're probably about
Okay, I didn't.
10, 15 feet in front of you, but right next to it.
Okay.
I fucking love it.
Okay, Gelsira.
I'm so ready to fuck this dragon up. You guys better not kill him before I get to play.
I don't think that's going to happen.
I mean, you guys do you, but if you don't kill him, don't feel bad because I won at this motherfucker. I got key empowered strikes, stunning strike. Let's go. We're gonna wail on this motherfucker if it gets back to my turn. But also do as much damage as you can before then. Feel free.
I'm working on that.
I'm hoping this green dragon's got some HP.
Gelsira, what do you want to do?
Is it Jelly's turn or
Yes.
Giant Ape's turn?
Gelsira's turn.
Okay. Do I want to do this?
Do you need the earth elemental?
Oh, I got it on my phone. Sorry, I do have to think.
Smart.
I do have to think
How
about
did people
something.
play back in the day without?
It was rough.
Oh, it
I'm
was.
sure.
They look like me right now, where I've got like books just stacked on top.
I'm sure
of
the
each
games
other.
took forever because people were like, hold on.
Uh,
Flip.
I was there. I was one of those people.
Okay,
Were they
this is going to be. This might get a little chaotic.
Hell yeah.
I mean, that's kind of you.
I'd like to cast Earthquake.
Okay.
This is just a single action spell.
Can you wait? Can you do
Really?
that as an earth elemental?
Whoa.
Yeah, because I have beast spells now.
Oh.
So while I'm wild shaped, I can cast spells.
Oh, okay.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty broken.
My earth elemental cannot do that. It's just an
So everybody has to
Oh, I'm ready.
make a
I'm not ready. I didn't.
Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
On a failed save, the creature's concentration is broken. So I'm thinking that if there's a witch here,
So I have to make that save too?
yeah, everybody has to make it.
Oh, it's a save. We're okay. I can.
Shoot, I guess that means I have
want
to
you to
make
roll
it
a
too.
1d6.
Okay. Okay, I rolled a 3.
What's the save? Like,
Oh, so that would be
what I gotta beat?
16.
Okay, so am I knocked prone and concentration broken?
Nope, just concentration broken.
Oh, okay.
17.
Okay.
I maintained my concentration on my earth elemental. That could have been bad.
Oh, yeah.
If I lose concentration on earth,
I guess I
he
need
goes
to.
rogue.
Do I need to roll 2 even though I'm in the ground?
Does your spell
Evens
affect
or odds?
yourself?
Odds.
You're the one cast. Oh, because it's an earthquake. Okay.
It's even. So as you cast Earthquake, you all feel the earth. It almost feels like the earth gives way from underneath you, and all you're like kind of like that stomach dropping sensation. And then all of a sudden you start to feel the tremor, and it gets bigger and bigger. And even the dragon now is like, what is happening? And everything gets bigger. And 3 giant fissures. I looked it up. 3 giant fissures, one directly coming down the middle of the path, and then one on either side is coming through. And Gelsira, I need you to make a strength save.
When
Where
badasses
I
like
might use
us,
that bardic inspiration.
There you go. There
Bad.
you go.
badasses like us do battle, we change the topography.
Yep. Oh.
Oh, we're in a forest? Not anymore. Now it's a barren wasteland.
Okay. I don't even think that even with it, I could probably beat. what
What'd
I
you
need
roll?
to- I mean, I rolled a 3, and then I only have a +1 on strength, so it's 4. So that means I'd have to roll. Even with a 12, it'd only be a 16.
Or there's that luck you got.
You said
I
you
could-
rolled a 16?
I can only use that if I roll a nat 1.
Oh.
Bountiful
okay.
luck.
Yeah. Well, I rolled a 4. So that means if I
Okay.
use a bardic inspiration at most, it would be a 16.
Okay.
So it just seems like I.
Would a 16 do it?
Oh,
Better roll that bardic inspiration.
but I could.
Do you need a cursed die to do it?
It says a D12, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right, I gotta go get it. Hold on.
Is this the spite die? Oh, we're getting the spite die.
I rolled a 7, so
Okay, it's not a 1.
Nope. If you had rolled a 12, actually, if you rolled a 11, you would have made it.
Oh, spoiler alert.
Yep, you could have done it. But
Now you're
one
dead.
of the fissures actually comes up behind you because these are 10-foot. When I say fissures, these are 10-foot wide fissures. So most of the path behind you is now obliterated. And you hear trees falling in the distance. And again, they're getting louder. Womp, 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 womp. And Gelsira, you have the weirdest feeling of just force pushing through you. What's the HP for an earth elemental?
it's 126.
Wow.
Yeah.
Your earth elemental now is down to 26 hit points.
Ooh. Ow.
Okay. And you are pushed up out of the ground. Roll for dexterity for me.
That's not going to go well. 12.
Hold on here. Don't look so sad. The DM give it, the DM take it away,
Well, hold on.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and take that react and give another bardic inspiration.
Well, I'll hold on to that.
I'm okay. I'm okay with that. Okay. So you get hit behind this big force and you go pop up into the air and you fall and you land on your back. And a tree falls right next to you. Boom. Ari and Vince, I now need you guys to roll a dex save.
I should not have cast that spell.
When will you learn?
Bad.
I'm just copying off of Rico.
18.
He's the one who gave. Blame him. 18, okay?
25.
25. You two, however, are hearing the trees falling, and so you've become hyper aware. You're like, oh no, I gotta watch out because there's trees everywhere, right? Even though you're in a clearing, these trees are tall enough and big enough. They're gonna fall on you. But Vince, a tree falls right behind you, and you're able to evade it.
Nice.
Ari, you're able to do something. I don't know. How do you want to do this? You're like, I don't know. That's what you do.
Yes, I do that.
And you actually evade like 3 trees falling right in a row. You're like, exactly. You jump over one, you roll under another one, and then you do like the whole put one hand on the other one and kind of somersault over it, land on your feet, your fists are ready. However, you are now within 5 feet of the green dragon.
Cool.
Okay, earthquake. Anything else, Gelsira?
Would you like
Oh,
to kill
hold on.
yourself?
No, hold on. I forgot to roll dex for the dragon. My bad.
What about the witch?
You'll never know, will ya?
Mm.
The dragon, however, so that fissure that hit you, Gelsira,
Mhm.
continues on towards the tree and actually opens up underneath the dragon. And the dragon has lost its balance and actually falls partway into the fissure.
I love that.
And it's able to grapple onto the edge, but it is in a very precarious situation. Oh, it's only 10 feet deep.
Mm.
But still. And it then falls into this fissure.
Yes.
However, the fissure actually ends up stopping right at the tree. The tree, that giant tree where the woman's hanging from, is unaffected. It just kind of shudders for a second. And the woman ends up like swinging, little pendulum swinging by her hair a little bit there. But the dragon has now fallen into this fissure. Its head is probably about level with the top of the fissure. And it is actually stunned for a turn.
Nice.
Cool.
And how? Sorry. No, go ahead.
Ooh, I need your ape to roll for dexterity.
Ape is dead.
Ape, Dex, it's fine.
It jumps into the air, grabs a tree branch, swings
So
around.
straight-
for a minute.
Surprisingly, it has a +2.
Yeah.
The earth elemental is a -1.
On deck.
Yeah, that
Mhm.
checks out.
15.
Your ape also feels, again, it was closer to the dragon, so it was coming from, the big tremors are coming from the opposite direction. But it feels it turns, sees the big fissure, sees you pop out of one of the fissures and falling down to the ground. And it actually, evens or odds?
Odds.
And it actually kind of gets freaked out and ends up running around the tree and it just takes off into the forest. You lost your ape.
Oh my god.
You got scared.
that hurts. Okay. That spell did not accomplish what I was hoping it would have.
It never does, Gilsera. Actually, you don't know if it accomplished what you were hoping to accomplish or not.
Give it a minute. It gets to retry its save every time.
So my ape is gone. Cool. Okay. Everything was great. I should have just... This is why I don't take chances.
All right. The dragon is
In a fissure.
stunned
And stuff.
in a fissure. It's scraping at the side of the fissure, but it can't. It fails all strength and dexterity saving throws right now. So Ari, because you speak Draconic, right?
Uh-huh.
You just kind of hear it falteringly saying things like WTF and all the bad words. And it's basically cussing in Draconic.
Dope.
So you hear that. Vince, your turn.
Okay.
Nice.
Those pages you told me about,
Yes.
I'd like Mage Hand to bring me
Nice.
them.
Ooh, evens or odds?
Ooh,
Evens.
Sexy. Vince pages.
The pages have actually fallen down into the fissure.
Okay.
And I need you for roll perception.
I'm very proficient in perception.
What's that? You'll probably pass.
21.
But luckily for you, you had seen them fall down in there. So you can send your mage hand to go get
Nice.
them.
Perfect.
Here are your pages. You notice that they are They are pages from a spell book with 3 random spells. Do you want to read them or you want me to read them?
You read them.
Okay. The 3 spells that he sees is, but I get up again.
Wait.
FYI, the author was Nails of Vensna from Facebook. So thank you. I stole this from you and I'm using it because I loved it so much.
Do you get knocked down?
Casting the spell reminds you of the good times, preventing anyone or anything from keeping you down. You're immune to the prone condition for the duration, even if you lose consciousness. Anytime you suffer the prone condition as a free reaction, you immediately stand back up regardless of whether you are conscious or not.
There were some really good songs in the 90s.
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
know.
there were.
Early 2000s, maybe. I think it was the 90s. But, a lot of one-hit wonders out there, but really good songs.
Really
so I think,
good songs. I love the 90s.
I think somebody was probably writing those songs, not the bands that performed
Oh,
them.
yeah.
And so somebody is a goddamn genius putting out hits, just sprinkling them among bands in the 90s.
Well, the second spell that he sees is
'Cause-
called Panic at the Disco.
Where the fuck has Chumbawamba been since?
Okay. This is a 3rd level spell with a range of 30 feet. However, in order to cast the spell, the caster must perform a disco dance while singing a disco song.
Oh, weird.
The duration lasts 10 minutes, and casting the spell you may cast up to 3 on 3 creatures, willing or not,
Nah.
causes them to only be able to either spin side to side or shuffle front to back 4 steps at a time.
I dig it.
The last spell is called Sneezy. This is a first level enchantment. The duration is also 10 minutes. This spell causes
Sneeze.
everyone to have an allergy attack, causing watery eyes and uncontrollable sneezing.
What's
The person affected has disadvantage on all attack rolls, as they invariably sneeze right when trying to attack.
Is that not like a 90s, 2000 band reference?
No, that
Oh,
one was
okay.
just I thought was fun.
I was confused.
It sounds evil.
Get knocked down.
I know, right? And you, as you lift up the pages from the spell book, it's almost like the pages themselves are imbued with some certain magic, and these spells just go right to your brain, so that you are able to use these spells for the first time. The first time you use these spells, you do not have to use a spell slot.
Ooh. Okay.
The only issue is for Sneezy, you do have to have a flower with some sort of pollen in it. And for...
Sorry,
If only
the
we
side
weren't-
eye is because you're just like, I feel attacked because I've had super bad seasonal allergies my
Actually,
entire
that's where it
life.
came from, is that I've had super bad seasonal allergies lately. So I was like, this sucks. And I was like, this would be hilarious as a spell. And for... but I get back up again, you do need to drink something with liquor in it.
Okay.
I get knocked down.
Can it be a lager drink, a cider
Does
drink?
not matter. It just has to have liquor.
Well done.
Okay.
That I did modify because
Well,
Exaggerate.
In the interest of fairness, I figured it would probably take me at least 6 seconds or more to read those pages.
It's a fun track. Maybe it's not a great song, but it's a fun
Well, no,
track.
these pages, you remember that magic I said that they were imbued with?
Yeah.
So they instantaneously like transmit the spells to your brain.
Oh. Okay.
That's why you get to use them as basically a cantrip the first time.
So like
Sweet.
magic
Because you're
scrolls.
like, boom, you got it.
Okay.
So yeah,
Well,
you're welcome.
You're like Sato
thank
using
you.
magic scrolls. Use it, and then it's in your magic menu.
So
All right.
you have these homebrew spells.
all right.
no,
I'd like
yeah.
to do an Arcana roll to see if I can try to
Drink.
identify
That's pretty good.
how the witch was able to cast counter spell without me seeing her.
Ooh. Yeah. All right, roll a d20. Just straight up d20.
50.
2.
8.
Ah.
What is
Actually,
that?
sorry. Go ahead and add your Arcana. I forgot you said you were doing an Arcana roll.
10.
You actually detect the presence of the spell Greater Invisibility
Okay.
and
Do I
roll
know?
for perception.
14.
Oh, shit.
But you can't really locate where it like originate, like where it's kind of located.
Do I know what level greater invisibility has spell wise?
I'm going to spend some more time setting some shit up.
Know that it's a level 4.
Is it?
And I'm probably not playing it right, just FYI. Okay. Ari,
Me or Earth Elemental?
you. I'm doing you and then you're.
Is it dark here in this forest? Okay, I become invisible.
Okay.
That's my action. Earth Elemental time?
Earth Elemental time.
How close is it to the dragon in the fissure?
Oh, I didn't have it roll for Dex, did I?
Too bad.
Yeah, I missed it.
So
That's
sad.
on me. Yeah. So it is standing right next to the fissure where the dragon fell in, and it's kind of looking down at the dragon now.
Okay, well, I'd like to execute my slam attacks on the dragon. So if I have to do a movement first, I can use Earth Glide to move through the earth to get close.
Could slam his claws.
I'd like to slam him, so
Okay.
I'm going to use Earth Glide.
Okay.
Because I can burrow at 30 feet with Earth Glide, and I don't disturb the ground while I do it. So I just sort of like become one with the ground and move towards the
So you
dragon.
kind of melt into the ground and then come out through the wall of the fissure.
Mm-hmm. And then I slam.
Roll to hit.
Oh yeah, baby, that's 23 to hit.
It hits.
It sure as fuck does. What did I say? 2d8? I did say that. Do better. Oh, much better. Much better. 17 damage. My second slam attack is... Oof, that's not great. 10 to hit.
Misses.
Yeah, I figured it might. Okay, that's it for me. I became invisible on my action. I don't get any of
Gelsira.
my extra shit.
So my ape is totally gone, right? There's no saving throw to try to get it back or anything. Okay.
Not right now.
Maybe in a year or two.
And I'm down 100 hit points as an earth elemental.
I'm actually going to let you roll, but not until the end of your turn.
Okay. Okay. I'm no longer in the ground. I'm down to 26 hit points. I'm frightened. Okay. I'm just gonna ooh, actually, okay. No, because that's concentration. Can't do that.
Yeah, do some slams.
I'm gonna cast heal on myself as an earth elemental.
Okay.
So it's just an instant action and then just 70 hit point.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, that spell's
Yeah,
like,
it's
so good.
Yeah, I love it. So, yep, that's what I'm going to do. So there goes my level. Okay.
You all see a little glow coming from the direction of Gelsira, and you are able to discern, like, oh, yeah, that's her healing magic. She must be healing herself. All right, go ahead and roll the saving throw to see if you're still frightened.
You say this is wisdom saving throw?
Yes.
Okay, as an earth elemental. What is that? Oh, I just lost it. Shoot.
Do I have...
Actually, you know what? I could use that. Ooh, 19.
I don't have anything that can
You are
detect
no
this
longer
crazy drow.
frightened.
Okay.
I want you to
I'm
roll
working
a
on that.
d20 for me.
I'm
Just
invisible.
a
so I can
and
do stuff.
you may use your animal handling.
I like that. Because I'm proficient in that.
If I could fish her out, I could like sneak up and sneak attack her ass. But I have no way to find her.
Okay. 28.
I'm invisible. She's
Legit.
invisible. Ooh.
All
should
of a
call Mr.
sudden-
Dragon.
You are just really powerfully thinking about your ape going, come back, help us. And as you are thinking that, all of a sudden you hear the ooh, 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 ooh. And you hear swinging through the trees. And here comes back your ape.
Yes.
Yay!
Okay.
And he is currently hanging above you. No, he's not, because the trees are all down right there. He kind of swings from the side and then does that knuckle run.
Tarzan type shit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hoo, hoo, hoo. And now he's next to you. Hoo, 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 hoo.
Okay.
So you now have your ape back.
Nice. Got King Kong back.
Legit.
King Kong.
Ken Con.
Now at this point, the dragon is PO'd.
Purchase
He was
ordered.
just stunned for one turn. And he makes out a mighty roar. He lets you know he is still an adult dragon, people.
Mhm.
You are still not messing with just any old reptilian or lizard. This
Yeah.
is a dragon. Lets out a mighty roar. Everybody roll for wisdom saving throw.
He hasn't met us.
15.
19.
21.
Gelsira is again frightened.
It's fine.
Having proficiency on all saving throws is
Yeah.
fucking clutch.
And I need you to roll for the ape and your earth elemental.
Wisdom.
Yes.
I don't think an ape's very wise.
Elemental's not. Got a plus 0.
What happened to my... Okay. Sorry. Yeah, just... Yeah, no.
6.
Oh, just kidding, Gelsira. You're actually now immune to this for the next 24 hours.
Immune to the...
To his frightful presence.
Oh, okay,
So
cool.
you're not frightened. Your earth elemental, though, is like, whoa, what is this? I thought I was just dealing with this, like, stunned little creature.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah. I'm going to roll 2 nat 20s next time, though, on my disadvantage.
Mhm.
It's going to be great.
It's going to be great. It's fine. How'd the ape roll? But yes, so
Yeah,
your
no.
earth elemental is now frightened, but he's right next to the dragon.
My ape's frightened.
Wasn't the ape just frightened, though?
Oh, no.
No, the ape has never been frightened.
Then why'd it run before when it was scared?
Because the earth.
It was scared of the fissure
Oh.
coming
okay.
up behind it, blowing Gelsira into the air, knocking down trees and sucking up things in its wake. It was scared of that.
That checks out.
That was
makes sense. Okay.
That was a consequence of the earthquake.
All right.
Okay, but now your ape is frightened.
Mm.
And the dragon then takes a swipe at the earth elemental. What?
Bring it. Bring it. Bring it.
With its claw.
Has it been brought? What kind of damage does the claw do?
I mean, not a terrible lot.
No, what kind of damage? Not how much damage.
Slashing.
Yeah, no, it doesn't, though. I've got damage resistant on slashing.
Really?
I sure fuck do.
What does that mean?
I don't know. What does damage resistance mean?
Hold
Half.
on.
Half.
Okay,
If
well,
you
that's
even hit
fine.
me.
Well.
Roll to hit.
18.
All right, you hit.
But how hard now?
Now roll damage and do half. Because I'm a earth elemental. Slash me all you want. I'm
so
made of like rock.
13. So 6. 6 damage.
Hell yeah.
It takes a big swipe with its claw and then swings with its tail. That's bludgeoning damage.
Also resistant.
Okay.
Earthy's frightened. I gotta write that down. I don't have
18 to
to write
hit.
that down. Yeah, you hit. Same as before.
He'll be fine.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be great. He's my friend. It's best if she kills it instead of me losing concentration on it, because then he's rogue. If I lose concentration, motherfucker's rogue.
6 damage.
He's doing whatever he wants.
Yeah, that's scary.
It is a little fucking weird. But I've got proficiency on saving throws, so hopefully I can save the concentration. So
Nice.
that's why I'm using him more liberally now, because I've got proficiency on saving throws. 6 damage. So that's math. Yeah, we're still good. This being frightened shit's bullshit, though.
And then it tries to take a bite out of him.
Probably piercing, I'm guessing.
Yeah, is that
That is
piercing?
piercing damage.
Also resistant. Bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing. You've nailed all 3 of my
So
resistances.
He went to bite it,
AC of 17.
But
case you were
so
curious.
evidently the shoulders on your earth elemental are just like solid rock. Like this is not any soft limestone here.
Earth Elemental's badass.
Yeah.
They are solid granite
Bit of a tank.
boulder, and it tries to take a bite out of it, and it just kind of does, that cartoon scene where like something will try to take a bite, but it can't, and then like all its teeth kind of fall out. This is very similar, where it tries to take a bite, and it's like, ding!
What'd you roll, a 1?
And, and some of its teeth are actually now chipped from trying to take a bite, but and then it kind of scuttles back a foot or so. Vince, it's now your turn.
Well, I'm going to cast Dispel Magic at 4th level to dispel that greater invisibility.
Yes.
And since I'm doing it at 4th level, it just...
Did you drop? Oh, dice. That's fine. If it was a drink, we got problems.
Yeah, but since it's at 4th level, that's it.
All my dice are...
Fuck. Okay, well, so no matter what I do, see what my warlock shit is.
Oh, yeah.
Don't step on the D4.
Oh, it's bad.
I got the D6. Actually, just kidding. My D4 is still in my car.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. I forgot. I'm so sorry. You can get off the floor now.
Ah, that one's a thing.
You know what?
Okay.
Just for that,
Not that.
I will let your spell work.
Yes.
I wasn't going to, but
Well, perfect. Greater invisibility dispelled. Does she look surprised?
roll for perception.
23.
You actually see that she is up in the air, which is why your earthquake didn't.
Okay.
She is actually up in the air, kind of hovering there because she is flying. And
Oh.
she's doing something to the woman hanging from the tree. You can't really quite tell what, but it looks like she's doing some arcane thing to them.
Okay, hold on.
Can only
though.
he see it?
But I know where she is now. And I know she's flying.
Yes.
Gelsira and Ari, roll for perception.
Mm-mm.
I don't see shit.
Uh,
I'm blind.
Only
Turns out I'm
Vince
blind.
sees
Well-
her up there.
I just go, you! And I take my reaction and cast Counterspell on her flying.
Ooh.
Ooh, indeed.
So she becomes visible. I say, you, Counterspell.
Okay. Because you yelled out, you, she notices you and sees your hand coming up to snap, and she just looks at you and actually snaps at the exact same time as you do and counterspells your counterspell.
Gelsira, her Counterspell's been used. Take her down.
You wish her counterspell was yes.
Well, no, her reaction.
Well, I mean, yeah, right, for this turn. But
Okay.
Justin knows how spells
honestly,
work.
if you hadn't said anything, she wouldn't have noticed you and seen you, because it says
That's fine.
if she sees you.
No, that's fine.
Yeah. If you hadn't said anything,
No, I would have.
It would've
I would have been like,
worked.
you.
yeah.
If I could. If only.
If only.
Well, I did just say you.
Gelsira and Ari both roll perception.
Again, no. Blind.
Ooh.
I'm now dead, in fact.
I rolled a
My
19.
eyes just fell out of my head. I
Ari,
don't know what the fuck just happened.
Yeah.
Ow!
you're just
Eyeballs.
there. But Gelsira, you hear Vince yell out you, and you see him pointing up. And so you look up to where he's pointing to, and all of a sudden you see the drow woman is hovering behind the woman in white hanging from the tree.
I had a silent sneeze when he yelled "you." So I didn't hear this. I didn't hear the "you."
That's actually kind of perfect.
Yeah, I rolled a 1.
And so now we have the drow woman is back in the picture
Failed perception.
after being invisible.
Oh, I
Ari still hasn't noticed her, however, but Gelsira and Vince see that the greater threat has been here the entire time. The green dragon is inside a fissure with an earth elemental,
I wonder if
and Gelsira has gotten her ape back, even though he's now frightened. So we'll see. Let's find out how our heroes deal with this situation in our next episode of Some Would Play. Thank you for listening, everybody. I'll see you next week, or hear you next week, talk to you next week. Who knows? It's an auditory medium. Thanks, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to Some Would Play, a production of the Outsanity Network. Join us again next week as the adventure continues. Find us online at www.somewouldplay.com and wherever podcasts are. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter at Some Would Play to never miss an episode. And remember, in real life, you needn't roll for initiative, so just seize it.